The guys that run these HVAC companies, they're scrambling to hire workers because everyone who's been doing this, they're aging out, right? Like the boomers. They're aging out of the workforce, but demand is not going down. Demand is going up, mainly because, let's say I got a new message. Let's see if I could see the message. I don't know how to see the messages. Do a comment, don't do a message. If you have a question and you want me to answer it, I think I need you to do it as a comment so I could see it on my screen, but I don't think I could see actual messages when I see a message pop up. So I need you to comment. Okay, but why? So why is this a thing? Because right now, the amount of licensed technicians is actually dropping, and every year the amount of work that needs to be done is rising. Why is it rising? Mainly because of the need for AI data centers. All the AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, it runs on compute. How do you make the compute? It's a data center. Now, data centers are like divisive, so I'm not saying whether a data center is good or bad, but I am saying to create the data center, Luna, thank you for joining, to create the warehouse-sized infrastructure that handles all the compute of ChatGPT, of Claude, of Perplexity, you need to construct it with human beings, not AI. So what do you need? You need plumbers, you need welders, you need electricians, you need HVAC guys. HVAC is so important in data centers because it can't get too hot in there. Plumbers and welders are so important because you need to lay pipe throughout the entire thing for all the conduit. Right? An electrician, I mean, these things are just purely energy, right? So, BlackRock, Facebook, and Google. Now, you definitely know who Google is. You definitely know who Facebook is. You may not know who BlackRock is, but I think that's the most important name of the three. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. They control over $10 trillion. 10 trillion, 1 trillion, does it really matter at that point? I think it's 10 trillion. It's $10 trillion that they control. So like the S&P 500, they own all of that. Like they own all the companies. BlackRock, on behalf of its fiduciaries, owns all this stuff. The world's largest asset manager. When the CEO of the world's largest asset manager, when the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and when the CEO of Google all make the same directional bet that AI will replace the corporate workforce, but to fuel AI, you need data centers. To build data centers, you need HVAC technicians, you need electricians, you need welders, you need plumbers. So what are these three massive companies doing? They are training their own. Are you listening to this? These companies are not freaking charities. These companies said, we cannot hire enough electricians, welders, plumbers, and HVAC technicians that we have to go out and train our own skilled labor, welding, electrician, plumbing, HVAC. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. What business do they have putting in $100 million to train electricians and plumbers and welders and what I said, plumbers, welders, electricians, and oh, I can't remember the last one. Plumbers, welders, HVAC, and electricians. There you go, 4. What business does BlackRock have training skilled labor? They're an investment house. Why are they doing this? Because they're in so many investments. They see everything and they see how our infrastructure is crumbling. When the smartest money in the room says we need more skilled tradesmen, oh my God. Trust me, that's more important than when your guidance counselor says, oh, maybe you should learn how to blah, 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 right?